والحفظ أجناده ويعتد للموقف الفاصل، والحق يحشد أجناده ويعتد للموقف الفاصل، فصفوا الجحافل آساده ودكوا به.
Just to show where our loyalty belongs to. You see this flag here? It's going to go on the floor. And to us, our loyalty does not belong to this flag. Our loyalty belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! La ilaha illallah! Muhammadur Rasulullah! La ilaha illallah! والشهيد حبيب الله. الله أكبر! الله أكبر! الله أكبر! لا إله إلا الله! محمد رسول الله. محمد رسول الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. والشهيد حبيب الله. والشهيد حبيب الله. To us, that flag represents the war in Islam and Muslims. To us Muslims, that flag represents the Crusader war in Islam, headed by the United States government. To us Muslims, that flag represents the biggest terrorist state in the whole world, which has bombed over 80 nations and which has bases all over the world to terrorize not just Muslims, but whole Latin America. Go do the research for yourself. See what this flag represents in Latin America. See how back in September 11th of 1972, how American government went to a Latin American country and they bombed it. This is the true face of the United States government. And for us as Muslims to purify our belief, to purify our tawheed, and to show oneness in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we disassociate ourselves to represent anything that this flag stands for, represents, or calls for. Let this point be known to the people in general, as well as the Muslims. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. We Muslims, we are doing this. We have a legal permit, and we are doing this. You Muslims who are hiding in your houses, don't be afraid. Come and join us. Join us in the revival of Al-Islam to rise the Muslims. Come and join us. Join us to revive the Muslims from this darkness into light. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! La ilaha illallah! Muhammadur Rasulullah! La ilaha illallah! والشهيد حبيب الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هو الذي أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون. Indeed, it is He who sent His messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam with the deen of haqq, with Islam, to dominate all of our other religions, to dominate the United States, to dominate the world, even though non-Muslims may hate it. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar! La ilaha illallah! La ilaha illallah! Muhammadur Rasulullah! Muhammadur Rasulullah! La ilaha illallah! La ilaha illallah! والشهيد حبيب الله! والشهيد حبيب الله! Once again, we tell the Muslims, don't be afraid to come out. Don't be afraid to speak out against injustice. This is not so much like your countries back at home, where you raise your voice against the government and they come after you and they take you in for torture. No. In this country, one of the loopholes of this government is they allow the freedom of expression, where a man and a woman can go and strip their honor in the strip clubs. We have the same right over here to put this flag down and step on them. It is the same. It is the equivalent to freedom of expression. So you Muslims that are passing by, don't be afraid when you see this and think that we're some sort of agents or somewhat. No, we are Muslims. And we stand up for the truth and we expose falsehood wherever it may be. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! La ilaha illallah! Muhammadur Rasulullah! La ilaha illallah! والشهيد حبيب الله. الله أكبر! الله أكبر! الله